What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. Hope you guys had a tremendous evening last night, ringing in the new year with some friends, some family, maybe played some games, had a few drinks. Whatever you did, hopefully you enjoyed yourself. With this being said, though, I want to talk a little bit about 2024 and what it means for Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty has an opportunity here to shift course. Yes, I think we can agree 2023 did not exceed expectations. I don't even think it met expectations, if I'm going to be completely honest. So because of that, I think that Activision, Call of Duty in general, has some work to do in 2024 to get the franchise back on track, to bring the fan base back. 2024 is the make it or break it year for Call of Duty. This is the last chance they have. For many in this community, the camel's back's already broken, right? You guys have all heard the expression, the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, we're already there with a lot of people. But those that are still hanging out hope that maybe Treyarch can deliver, they're hanging on to something that will allow them to hope for Call of Duty to be good again. But is it going to come? Are our prayers going to be answered? Are we going to finally be rewarded for all of this loyalty? Or are we just going to get punched in the face again, repeatedly, by another game that does not meet expectations, another game that is broken upon release, another game that lacks content, another game that is an absolute disappointment to this franchise and spits in the face of the legacy that was once created by this franchise? I don't really know. That's up to Activision, that's up to Call of Duty, and that's up to Treyarch. And I really hope that they've taken a lot of this criticism, a lot of this backlash during 2023, and they allow themselves to reflect and learn from it. Because 2023, not a good year. 2022, not a good year. 2021, might have been okay. But it's very clear this franchise has been going in a downward trend for the last couple years. So it's up to Activision, up to Call of Duty to right this wrong, to start an upward trend, start getting people excited about this franchise again. But it does scare me that it doesn't feel as if Activision is panicking. It doesn't seem as if Activision is as worried as many in this community seem to be. Call of Duty is in a state of peril. Call of Duty needs massive change. It needs buy-in from this whole community. And unfortunately, the only type of buying in that this community seems to want to do at this point in time is when can they get the next battle pass, and is there another cosmetic with wings on them? That's what they're willing to buy into. And it's really frustrating being somebody that's looking from the outside in and seeing this constant disappointment getting shown to us time and time and time again. It's so beyond frustrating to be a member of this community and see all of the potential this franchise has, all the opportunity it has, and all of the fans that just want a competent Call of Duty game. You have a community that's waiting for you to deliver, and you somehow fail to deliver time and time again. We want you to succeed. We're willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you continue to reward this loyalty with lackluster games, disappointing releases, games that lack content, that are so void of anything real and authentic that it feels like a lifeless and soulless experience. And that's what Call of Duty has become. They've become a generic version of themselves, void of any type of real identity. And that is what really hurts this franchise. And if we want to talk about how to correct the wrongs in 2024, how to learn from our mistakes, inject the game with some identity. Stay consistent with a tone. Have the opportunity to at least deliver on some of the promises you've made. Stop backtracking. Stop telling the community what they want to hear. Start showing the community what they want to see. They want to see transparency. Show us transparency. Don't tell us you're going to be transparent. Show us you're going to be. Don't just tell us that you're making changes in the back end. Show us you're making changes on the back end. I'm so sick and tired of where this franchise has gone that they're not willing to say, guys, we screwed up. They have no humility. Their egos are far too big. And maybe with Bobby Kotick leaving, maybe things change. I don't really know. I am holding out some hope, some optimism that Call of Duty may change in 2024. We may get a change of course, and maybe things will improve under Microsoft, under a Bobby Kotick-less Activision. But it's hard to know. It's hard to know for sure whether or not things are going to change, whether or not things are going to get better. But the roadmap is there. The community has told them what they want to see. We have criticized this game enough. We've criticized this franchise enough. They should know. They should have all of the feedback they need to create the best Call of Duty game possible. It's still so disheartening to see the downward spiral that Call of Duty has gone on since 2012. There's a reason why I herald Black Ops 2 is the best game in the franchise. It's because it is. In every facet it delivered. In every facet they tried to innovate. Where's the innovation? Where's the drive to be better than you once were? They are so stuck in mediocrity and so stuck in being lazy that they refuse to try to be bold again. They're playing it safe. They're doing what works. And yes, you can't deny they're making revenue and they're doing great financially. But that shouldn't be the sole measure of how successful your company is. I'm sorry. The public perception of Call of Duty right now is in the tank. The interest in Call of Duty is in the tank. Just because you're reaping the rewards of a few whales that decide to pour all of their life savings into your game isn't a sign that your game is good. It is not a reward for you putting in less effort. And that's what's so frustrating about this community is they constantly go against their best interests. They're willing to spend, and then they turn around and complain that the game sucks. Well, guys, stop paying for it. Stop buying the microtransactions. It's not that difficult. You want a better game? Stop rewarding their incompetencies. Oh, but the tree looks so cool. Oh, this character with wings looks so cool. Who the F cares? Who cares? Who cares? Don't buy things you can't see. There's no monetary value to it. It blows my mind, the amount of money that people spend on skins. It's crazy. And this isn't me trying to dictate your spending, but you're counterproductive with how you do it. You want to complain the game isn't good, and then you turn around and you spend as much money as you want on it. Like, the 2 points don't coincide. But to get back on point here, the whole goal of this commentary is to hope that Call of Duty can trend in a positive direction in 2024. I'm tired of criticizing this game and seeing no change. I'm tired of repeatedly hammering the same issues time and time again. I'm tired of seeing the same posts and the same things trending on Twitter time and time again with no action from Activision, with no change coming from the developers. Things need to change in 2024. You need to be more receptive to the criticism. You need to be more receptive to the feedback and make constructive changes. Innovate. Try to be bold. Push the boundaries of what was once possible instead of just following the trends. Oh, Fortnite's doing this, so we have to. Stop that. Do what Call of Duty does best. Hone in on the identity of Call of Duty and actually figure it out for once. You'll be shocked to see what you find. Because if you follow the identity of Call of Duty, people will start coming back. People will start supporting you. So hopefully we see that in 2024. That's my hope. That's my wish. That's my dream. Is that we see Call of Duty get back on track in 2024. But it won't be without Activision making serious changes. But that's what I'd like to see. Those are kind of my hopes. I know they might be a little bit unattainable. They might be a little outlandish. But I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. Let me know what you want to see change in Call of Duty in 2024. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.